Hello, I'm Ms. A, and welcome to Storytime with Ms. A. And today I will be reading the second book from the Cricket and the Frog Sisters series. And the title of this book is Cricket and the Singing Frog Sisters, Cricket's Splish Splash. Okay, and it is written by Dana Lynn Andrews. So let's see what's going on with Cricket and the Frog Sisters in this story. I hope you will enjoy it and we will get going with that story. Let's see what's happening this time with the sisters and Cricket. The Frog Sisters loved to sing. Their melodies danced in the sky and painted the air. After the youngest Frog sister, Sage, won first place in the number singing contest last spring, all three Frog sisters were invited to sing at the Spring Singing Festival this year. The festival was in a few days and the sisters needed to practice. Waiting for the sisters to practice were the residents of Lily Pad Pond. The residents were always happy to hear them sing. Every morning, they all gathered around the sisters' lily pad and excitedly waited for them to color the air with their happy songs. The sisters' singing helped them get through the long workday. Sadly, this morning, there will be no happy songs coloring the air. This morning, the sisters were tired from all the fun from yesterday. The sisters laughed, giggled, and hopped with friends visiting from the far side of the pond. They all bounced about from early afternoon until the sun hid for its daily nap. Sleep was the only thing the sisters could think of when they returned to their lily pad. So the the sisters decided to sleep a little longer this morning. While the sisters slept, a visitor wandered about the pond. He admired the beautiful flowers that he thought stared back at him. This was not the first time he visited the flower-filled pond. Cricket happily hopped from lily pad to lily pad. He was very hungry and could not decide which lovely flower would be his yummy lunch. They all looked so good. pick me, Cricket thought he heard the flowers whisper as they danced in the breeze. One very tall flower began to wave at him. Its color was shiny like the glowing fiery sun at sunset. He rubbed his eyes while talking out loudly. Is my empty tummy feeding my imagination? Did that flower just dance? Did those flowers just whisper? Did that flower just wave at me? He just had to have a bite of its shiny petals. Cricket was in such a hurry to reach the waving flower, he hopped right over it and plopped into the pond. Splish, splash. The visitor was an award-winning hopper with several trophies to prove it. However, swimming was not his talent. Help, 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 he yelled as he splashed and fluttered in the pond. I am no fish and I cannot swim. Oh, how I wanted that flower for lunch, he sighed. Now I will never taste its lovely sunshine petals. Well, no more delicious flower petals for me. Just as he was about to give up trying to stay above the water, something glided beneath him. He chirped loudly. Chirp! The mysterious something flipped him onto a nearby lily pad. Cricket was still like a rock. When he finally stood up, he stared straight into six marble-like eyes floating in the water. The six marble-like eyes stared back at him. Chirp, 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 he yelled. He remembered those eyes. They belonged to the three frogs that tried to eat him for lunch on his first visit to the pond. Cricket felt something like a motor turning on in his chest. He blasted off the lily pad like a rocket and landed on a nearby flower. Cricket did not look back. He hopped away as fast as he could, though he really wanted a bite of the fiery sunshine petal. Hey, it's you, yelled the sisters. We tried to tell you that we only eat leafy foods. He was too far away to hear the sisters. What is wrong with that cricket? Said the older sister, Disa. We were just trying to help him, said the middle sister, Lily. He still thinks he will be our lunch. Oh, well, sister, said Sage, it is time to practice our new song. The sisters created a new song for the Spring Sing Festival. Though the oldest sister Disa's favorite number was one, the middle sister Lily's favorite number was two, and the youngest sister Sage's favorite number was three, they decided the new song would include all of their favorite numbers, but this time three new numbers would be added: four, five, and six. The new numbers would be sung together in harmony. Jesus saying one, 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 one. Lily saying two, 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 two. Sage saying three, 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 three. Together they sang four, five, six. As the sisters practiced, the other residents of the pond were returning home. They were all very happy to hear the sisters singing. The residents all gathered around the lily pad to enjoy the sisters' happy serenade. As Cricket continued to hop away, he heard singing so beautiful it slowed him down. However, he hopped on and then thought, one day that fiery flower like the sun will be mine. And that is the end of Cricket and the Singing Frog Sisters, Cricket Splish Splash. I hope you enjoyed that story. And this book is also available on Amazon if you'd like to have that book. And I hope you will join me next time for another story read by Ms. A.